Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. My name is Yadira. In today's video, I do have a Louis Vuitton unboxing. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. This is the holiday packaging for 2024. I did get this a few weeks ago. This is a gift from my husband. My husband and I went to the 57th Avenue location. It is a beautiful store, and I actually wasn't gonna buy anything, but he's like, well, you kind of have to because it's a beautiful, iconic flagship store. And so he did get me this as a gift. Because of the shape of this bag, I did get an actual Louis Vuitton bag, a traditional orange with the blue sort of bag. This is cuter, so that is why you're seeing this. And so after some weeks, I am now ready to start using this. Let's open this up and see what it is. Right, so first things first, the receipt. And then two little samples. These are the Meteor and Mindsight. Both of these, I want to say they are like unisex fragrances, and if not, then they're probably like men's fragrance. So this is also a fragrance. This is my very first Louis Vuitton fragrance, and this one is the Pacific Chill version. I thought that these would come in like a plastic wrap sort of thing. I don't even know what it's called. And this one is the 100ml bottle, so the small option that Louis Vuitton offers. And wow, this is pretty. So it has its own packaging inside of the actual box. So I guess it's kind of cool for like travel purposes. You don't break the actual glass bottle. This fragrance in particular is a unisex fragrance, but I did get a sample of this sometime last year or the year before. I had like 3 little minis, and I've been able to finish 2 of those. I'm currently working through one, but nonetheless, this is a fragrance that I kind of fell in love with. And knowing that it's unisex, I will be sharing it with my husband. The outside packaging represents where this fragrance was inspired from, and that is from the Pacific. They did have a range of fragrances that came out around the same time. They were all California inspired. One of the most popular ones is California Dream with a very beautiful bottle. I haven't had the opportunity to smell that one, but a lot of people do like it. This one, I know it's a lot of details on just the packaging, but I think it's quite nice. And again, this is my very first Louis Vuitton fragrance. So at the top, it does have like a little metal sort of plastic, a thick paper construction. This is very beautiful packaging to have your bottle if you do want to use it, or you can actually use the bottom as like a little stand to display wherever it is that you do keep your fragrances. So let's twist this open and see the fragrance. So this is a very beautiful bottle. It does have a gradient effect in the colors blue and green. So at the top it is blue, and at the bottom is green. They kind of just sort of meet. And this so the top on this is magnetic, just in case you're wondering. It's very smooth, easy mist. You don't have to pump a few times to get the product. Like I said, I have tried samples of this particular fragrance and I do like it. The best way that I can describe it is like it is sort of fruity. It's a clean fruity scent in my opinion, and what comes out to me the most is like if it's like a lemon sea salt sort of mixture. It's quite nice, quite pleasant. Not like you've been at the beach, you're dirty and you need a shower sort of thing, but in a very pleasant way. And another thing that I like about this, and I don't even think it's like a part of the fragrance, I think it's just my mind, to be honest, and I can read the description. I'll also pop it up here just so that we can both double check. So one thing that I notice whenever I wear the sample of this one, at least, is that my mood changes, and that's quite interesting. And you might say, like, if you are a fragrance lover, you might say that that is something that comes with fragrances. I am not a fragrance connoisseur, or I don't have a huge fragrance collection. I actually try to keep it at a minimum, and most of my fragrances, to be honest, are primarily samples rather than actual full-size bottles. Like I said, I'm not a master in fragrances, but that's one thing that I noticed with this one, that it makes me happier. Like, it's a mood boosting sort of scent, at least for me. And so that's something that I've noticed, and I've told my husband in the past whenever I would wear the sample. Not only do I like the fragrance, and it is not overpowering to my husband to where it gives him a migraine or a headache. He's very sensitive to scents. So honestly, that's kind of key as to why I don't have a huge fragrance collection. But anyways, knowing that I like it and knowing that that it doesn't give him a headache and that it makes me happy whenever I wear it. He's like, that's the one I need to get you if I ever need to get you a gift for something. And so he did. If you get an opportunity to smell it at your local boutique or through a sample, I hope you'll love it too. Like I said, it's very clean. You can definitely smell fruits, but it's nothing like overwhelming, at least for me and my husband, I guess I can say. One other thing that I wanted to note is that this bottle is refillable and the refill is $220 US. And this one, I guess I can say the price of what it retails for, just in case you are thinking about getting a fragrance. Most of the fragrances are in this particular size, and so the price would apply. It is $330 US plus local taxes. They do have another size. I don't know if it's 250 ml. I'll double check, but that is obviously a higher price. And they do have like a mini like discovery set. That one, I want to say there is a female version and a male version. They're almost always out of stock online, and in person I've never really asked for them. So if you do like a lot of fragrances, that might be something for you. Very short and sweet video to share my newest addition to my Louis Vuitton collection, the Pacific Chill, a unisex fragrance that I will be sharing with my husband. If you have any favorite fragrances from Louis Vuitton, let me know down below. What are those favorites? Also, let me know if it's a fruity, floral, woodsy, or what would you categorize it under, or I'll also look it up. But let me know if you have any questions, and I do want to thank you so very much for spending a little bit of your day with me, and I hope to see you back next time. Goodbye.